Hey guys, it's that time again where I start going crazy making YouTube videos. And I've got a whole week to do this Thanksgiving break before school starts up again. Now, I think public schoolers only have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. Well, I'm a homeschooler, and we need to get the house ready for company coming this week, so I've got the whole week to make YouTube videos, and I'm sure I'll find time to make YouTube videos and to edit them and upload them in the midst of all the cleaning and organizing that we need to do. Now, in this video, I'm basically just going to be telling you what my plans are. Now, to start off, I found out about this partner program that YouTube has. And being a partner, you can put ads on your YouTube videos and get paid for that. Now, that really interests me because I'm becoming steadily more popular on YouTube with almost 300 subscribers. So in a few months, I'm going to go ahead and apply. But in order to put ads on your videos, you need to own all audio and video. So from now on, I will not be adding any more music to my videos. And this Christmas break, I plan on redoing most of my Rubik's Cube tutorial videos without music. Now, I didn't keep the scratch files for those YouTube videos, and I only kept the produced video files. But I still have the scratch files for the F2L tutorial and the stickers tutorial, so all I need to do is reproduce those without the music and re-upload them. The videos that I will not be redoing are the Ultimate Relay, well of course that one doesn't have music, and Cube Talk, the V-Cubes review, and the Jedi solving the Rubik's Cube. Now that one does have music in it, but it kind of spoils it if it just doesn't have music in it. So I will leave that one up, I just won't be able to put ads on it. So since I'm going to be redoing all of those tutorials, I would like your suggestions on them. I've got a list of the videos that I will be redoing on the movie description over there. So if you would like me to explain something differently or do something differently, then just leave a comment. Now, redoing those videos doesn't mean I'm not going to make new videos this Thanksgiving. Let's see, the videos I have planned are tutorials on how to solve the 1x1, the 4x4, the 5x5, and the V-Cube 6 and 7. I will not be making any tutorials for any cubes higher than that because it's just basically intuitive. So if you can solve cubes up to a 7x7, then you can figure out the cubes on up steadily. And of course, when I talk about cubes bigger than that, I'm talking about simulated cubes on the computer. Now, since I'm redoing most of my videos, I will not be making the revised video of how to take apart and reassemble the 2x2 Rubik's Cube until Christmas break. Now, the other videos I have planned are, let's see, on how to properly smash a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. Now that will be pretty funny. And then I will be posting a revised video on my V-Cube reviews. That will just be part 3 of the review. And then I will be making a lubing tutorial because I really discovered the benefits of using silicone spray over Vaseline. And then I'll be making a video on how to make a professional looking 1x1 Rubik's Cube and a 2x2x1. I will not be making one for the 2x2x1 because this is just too complex. If you would like to make one and go for simple, I think you can order mini 2x2s from cubeforyou.com. With those, all you would have to do is glue these corners together and then extend them. And using a mini 2x2, it won't turn out, you know, really big. And let's see, last Thursday I figured out this neat mod that you can do to a V-Cube 6. I'm not sure if you guys have this problem where when you turn these layers you sometimes don't feel a click, and then the perpendicular layers lock up and you can't turn them. So in order to prevent that, you need to go up and down with the layers until you feel that click. And I figured out a way, just by gluing 2 pieces to the core, that will reduce that by 67%. In other mathematical terms, it will only happen a third of the time. So that's really neat. I highly recommend you watch that video as soon as I upload it, which I will be doing as soon as possible. Now, for those of you that are wondering about the V-Cube 6 I sold on eBay, I'll go ahead and tell you how that went. For those of you that don't know about it, I originally got the V-Cube 6 back in June, the day after they came out, and then I was going to wait until the alleged official launch for the V-Cubes in September, but that never happened. I guess maybe it happened when they originally opened in June. So when October came, I wanted to order a V-Cube 7, but then I got this idea that I could order the V-Cube collection. The V-Cube collection is where you can order all 3 V-Cubes and save like $20, or it's like 13 euros. So I thought I could take advantage of that offer and then sell the new 6x6 on eBay, and then, if it's sold for a high enough price, I practically get the V-Cube 5 for free. So I did that. I enlisted the new V-Cube 6 on eBay, and to encourage people, I made a Z-Cube 1. If you want to learn more about that, check out my V-Cubes review, and I talk about that in part 2 of it. So on the eBay listing, I said it would only ship to the United States, but then one guy asked me, could you ship it to the United Kingdom? I don't mind paying for the extra shipping cost. So I said, oh, I suppose I could do that. So I posted that question on the listings for all to see, and then a guy from Canada won the bid. So I sent him an invoice after calculating the shipping cost, which was about a little more than $10. After he paid me, I went to print out the shipping label, and they did not have the same shipping option there that I saw when I first calculated it. And so the cheapest option that they had was like $20 to ship up to the guy in Canada. So I didn't really want to charge him more for it, so my dad just took it down to the post office and was able to mail it for just over $5. And using the kind of shipping that he did, I think it was like first class mail, he wasn't able to get insurance on it and no tracking number. So he sent it off, we waited, and about 2 weeks he contacted me saying, where is it? It's been about 2 weeks. And I said, oh, I'm sure it'll get to you. After 3 weeks, he said, this is making me feeling uncomfortable. And I said, oh, believe me, I'm feeling uncomfortable too about it. And then I found out that I could put in the receipt number into the tracking, but all it said that it was accepted on October 20th. So I sent him that, and that way I could at least prove to him that I sold it, because, you know, I was a guy that had never sold anything on eBay before, so I didn't have any feedback yet. So after 4 weeks, he asked for a refund, and I said, well, we'll go to the post office and see what they can tell us. So we did, and they were able to tell us that, I believe, that it just left New York about almost 4 weeks from the day I shipped it. So I contacted him saying, okay, could you wait just 1 more week? I'm sure it will eventually get to you. And he said, okay. Now 5 weeks after he won the bid on it, he contacted me back saying, it's been 5 weeks, could you please refund me now? And then I replied telling him that I said that I wanted to wait 5 weeks from the shipping date, so could you please wait a few more days? And then after that, I told him everything that I just told you, and that made him pretty mad to think that I'd gone for a lower shipping without insurance and such, and he said that I should have contacted him and asked him for it, but I didn't think there would be any harm choosing the lower shipping. He said, if it eventually does come, I will give you the money to pay for it. So then I went ahead and granted him the refund, and hoping that he will pay back, but I'm sure he will if he eventually does get it. So if I ever sell anything on eBay in the future, I will stick strictly to shipping to the United States. Then I will also be using FedEx Ground, because, you know, the post office, it was kind of sad. It should have gotten there on a reasonable time, you know, even with the lower shipping. And let's see, I also heard that they're like $1 million or $1 billion in debt. And so I'll be using FedEx Ground, and with that you get free insurance up to $100 and a tracking number. So if only he didn't live in Canada, and if he lived in the United States, he probably would have gotten it much more quicker. Oh well, you live and learn. Now also, because of the partner program, I want to try to get people to subscribe to me. You know, like, people will say, please comment, rate, and subscribe after the videos. It's so annoying. So I haven't really been doing that. But in order to keep me from being annoying, I came up with this funny little video that I'm going to be doing. So I'll be on my computer, and I'll be done watching one of my YouTube videos, and I'll say, have you ever wondered what would happen if you clicked on that button just to the right of my videos? Then I would say, let's find out. So I'd click on it, and then a message will come up saying, you cannot subscribe to your videos. And then I'll say, oh, well, it looks like it's up to you then. Have a click on it. Why not? So hopefully, you know, that'll get people laughing. I don't know. If you have any ideas on how to prove it, please let me know. So I believe that sums up this status update on my videos, and I will be posting more of these in the future if I have a lot to talk about. Otherwise, I will just post it on my channel. So, get ready for those new YouTube videos. Hopefully I'll be able to get them all done. When school starts up again, I will start concentrating my time on editing some mini DV tapes that someone hired me to do. And if I get those done, then I will start making YouTube videos, but not nearly as fast as I plan to do now because I'll have school in the way. And then when Christmas break comes up, I will start making lots of YouTube videos. Ha ha ha. And hopefully, I'll get some new 3D puzzle toys for Christmas.